What if two ancient civilizations, worlds apart, were preparing for the same judgment after death? Across the sands of Egypt and the scrolls of ancient Israel, two sacred texts emerged, one carved for the journey of the dead, the other for the living. But beneath the surface, the Egyptian Book of the Dead and the Torah share a darker, deeper current, a shared obsession with what comes after. Both texts, though born in different worlds, echo the same questions. What happens when we die? Who judges us? And what must we do while alive to survive what follows? In Egypt, the answers were precise and terrifying. The Book of the Dead is a guidebook for the soul, charting a perilous passage through the underworld. It teaches the dead to speak spells, dodge demons, and stand before Osiris in the Hall of Judgment, where their hearts are weighed against truth itself. Only the innocent may pass. The rest are consumed. The Torah, less explicit, still hints at a world beyond. The Book of Daniel speaks of the dead rising, some to eternal life, others to shame and horror. The idea of resurrection, though subtle in the Torah, blooms through later Jewish texts, painting a vision of justice that doesn't end with death. Both traditions are soaked in ritual. In Egypt, the dead were wrapped, embalmed, buried with spells and precious offerings, tools for the next world. Every grave was a sacred chamber, and the Book of the Dead was its key. In Judaism, death brings mourning. The body is buried quickly, prayers are spoken for the soul, and rituals like Shiva and Kaddish hold space for the living and the dead. Sacrifices and offerings, too, mark moments of death and life, a shared rhythm that once echoed between Nile and Sinai. Even the texts themselves claim divine breath. The Book of the Dead was believed to be whispered by the gods, wielded by priests who shaped the journey of souls. The Torah, in turn, is said to have come directly from God's voice on Mount Sinai, handed to Moses as the eternal law. Their worlds collided. The Hebrews lived in Egypt. They fled Egypt. Their gods battled. But ideas are harder to kill than empires. Symbols, beliefs, shadows, they traveled with them. The similarities may come from shared experiences or from a common fear buried deep in the human mind, that death is not the end but a door, that someone or something waits on the other side, that we are being judged not only by men, but by something far older.